Tabletop Gaming Guild. I have come back to my little design experiment because I did a quick playthrough, solo playthrough, and just to make sure everything was roughly working. First off, I did notice it probably will take about 30 minutes, and there were some issues, some things that really went well, some things that didn't. Main thing is, it did feel a lot to me like a tactical version of King of Tokyo, which I thought was kind of interesting. There could be something to pursue here, but in order to find that out, I need to playtest it with other people, and I'm realizing the way I designed it, that's not possible. So because I made everything local, when I try to put it on Tabletop Simulator, it's not going to pull that up. So they're not going to see all the components that I custom made. So I have to go in and figure out how to fix that. So, and the other thing I realized in the playthrough is these cards need to say which ones have something on there that tells you which ones start down and which ones start in your hand for a quick intro. So since I have to somehow figure out how to re-import all these so that I can put them on the cloud, I might as well put that element in. Basically, I'm just looking at making sure I'm putting the right symbol on the right cards. Just do an up arrow for anything that starts in your hand, down arrow for anything that starts on the table. But I just want to make sure. I need an up arrow, so I need shapes. The 2D shape is fine. I just need an arrow. Arrow. And save as image. That's part 1. Okay. Yeah. So base card 1. Now I have done a little bit of research. Now, very, very sparse. I will do more after the initial playtest, if it goes well. And I realized you can actually just design a deck all at once rather than individual cards. But I don't have that many. I really only have 8 cards I'm dealing with, so I don't think I need to do that per se. Okay, now let's go to base card 2. Now base card 2, I need to open this in open with 3D Paint, and I just need an up arrow. 2D shape, up arrow, boom, save images, base card 2. One of the things I'm not entirely sure is working well is the reload mechanic. Because in my rough solo playthrough that I tried, I really didn't have to do any reloading. This is a down, I believe. We'll see how it goes in the actual playthrough. But that could be something I have to rethink. Whether I just want to change the amount of ammo you get, or just eliminate the whole ammo concept entirely. I'm not sure yet. So let's save this. as image base card 3 save. I mean, I could be adding some like imagery to this while I'm here, but I really don't want to get into that yet. I want to get a rough idea of what I am keeping and what I am scrapping first. Open this with paint. Or if I'm even pursuing this any further. Okay. Really, I should be making sure these all are identical, but again, prototype, it doesn't matter too much. As long as people playing it get the concept. When I do after the initial prototyping, yes, 100%, I will make it look nice, make it consistent, all that kind of stuff. Okay, base card 5. Paint 5. Here's another one that starts up. Okay. Base card 6. This one starts down. And I'm gonna try this, make this a little different. Well, first off, I'm going to do no effect for this card, for the top option. And I actually want to change this bottom option. Okay, this paint thing isn't great for, need to somehow select this text. How do I edit text? I don't know why it won't let me select my text box. Well, there's a quick workaround for that. Boop. Make it solid. Oh, no line. Solid. No, I want solid fill. Change it to white. Line, white. Oh, really? This soft. This is. There we go. Okay. That's a workaround. I should learn how to actually use this software. I did, at least in my solo playthrough, I kind of like this effect, having these cards that you kind of are difficult to use multiple times. And I think the shoot and move one has more potential than just rolling an extra dice. I think it'll be, because the whole point of this is supposed to be a powerful card. Okay, yeah, I didn't have to do save. I also just needed to save. That was card 6. I need to do card 7 next. Melee. This would be one that starts down. Okay. Save. Next. Base card 8. And this is one that starts. Does this start in my hand or in my move 3? Lay on top of move. It starts down. Let's rotate you. Okay. Enough. Well, quick fixes. Now, that should give me... Let's open this file folder. I should have 4 ups and 4 downs if I did everything correct. Where's my FPS? Where'd it go? Oh, FPS components. I don't know why it's not enough components. So, okay. We have... Oops, I didn't mean to... What did I just... Okay, so, how many do we have of each? I am seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 ups, and 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 4 ups, 4 downs. Do I need to make any changes to the player aid? No, I don't think so. So next thing I need to do, now that we're back here. Okay, you'll notice I did put an extra counter for your bullets, and I color-coded your health is red for everybody, and then your point is your player color. So bullets is always black, though. Those will be components in the future, but for now, I think that's acceptable. What do I need to do? I need to figure out how to re-import custom. Okay, so I need to player aid cloud. So I'll change it to cloud. And player aid. I'm re-importing these. As cloud images. That way, now does that change it for all the clones as well, is the question. I'm not sure if that changes it for all the clones. Okay, so if I do custom, boom. This is card, reload all, shoot, reload all. Okay, so yes, it should have an HTTP. Okay, I don't know why the other one didn't do an HTTP. Oh, You know, while I'm doing that, before I do that, I'm going to make my life a lot easier. I am going to copy the card back, my temporary card back, into my components folder, so I'm not having to constantly switch folders. Okay, so this one goes boom, 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 cloud, upload. Okay, import. Okay, so that, if I do custom now, it should do the, okay. Does it do it for this one? No, it doesn't. So basically, I'm gonna have to go and reduplicate all those, but that's not a big deal. So let's custom. This did not take, so player aid, open, upload. No, copy this. Whatever. Player aid, open, cloud, upload, import. Okay, so this one, custom. Okay, so these are all cloud. Those two are cloud. Okay, so now I do the same thing. So I'm just basically switching this all over to make sure I grab the right card. Base card 6. I'm just going open, cloud, upload. So a couple things I want to figure out for future is one. Well, every time we update some of these components, I'm going to have to do this whole process, which it's not a huge deal, but I will probably, for the future purposes, figure out how to, a couple things, how to get it that every instance of that card is updated the same way. Is just automatically, so they're linked. That if you update one, you update all of them. I'll have to figure out how to do that. And I'll want to see if I could, if there's an option where rather than having to re-import every time, can I just update the cloud file? Should be able to do that. Find the cloud file, just change it, swap it, and that would avoid having, so many iterations. Oh, this one doesn't look like it got updated. It did not. Okay, this is number 8. Base card 8. Open, cloud, upload. Okay, so now it has the arrow. Honestly, for a program I have no idea how to use, and I'm just kind of making it up as I go, this is actually going pretty smooth. And quickly. This is actually relatively easy to learn. I didn't have to do any research, which I'll probably, at least not yet. To do more advanced things, I'm sure I'll have to do some research. I'm sure there's a lot of shortcuts that I can learn as I go, but okay. It's not too bad. It'll get easier and easier with the more I use this software. The real challenge is going to be making good looking art. And, making it look like something somebody might actually want to buy. Art and components. But that's a long ways down the road. I think overall, from my solo play, it looks like it'll work. As I mentioned, there's a couple things that will probably need to be tweaked, is those being the bullet count and how that affects your reload, as well as the weapon upgrades didn't seem to make a big difference, because whether you're rolling 3 dice or 4 dice, it still seemed to be getting 1 hit. Even with the 5 dice, I didn't roll very often, but I still only managed to get 1 hit. So I have to consider a couple options there. One, I don't think I really want to reduce the base number for hitting. I may increase the number of dice you gain each time, or change basically upgrade the dice. And for future purposes, rather than having to do all this math, I was thinking doing custom dice, so you'll have a side with like half a star, and if you get 2 half stars, makes a star as a hit. But either way, I will probably have to do a bit of math to determine probabilities and make it so you don't have to do the math as a player. That's it for my second session. I just wanted to update those cards and make this playable for playtesting purposes, which it should now be. All the other components are standard components, so they come from the simulator itself. I only needed to update the cards because those are custom. At some point I also need to write down the rules, but again, that'll be after first true playtest. Let's save this. I'm just going to save. No, I don't want to. Save game. Let's call this one playable. Okay, so in theory, I now can actually do playtesting with people online on this. So I'll probably start with the Tabletop Gaming Guild group, and depending on how that goes, I will make this look nice, and then try to playtest with other people. Because, it's important to playtest with your friends, but it's far more important to playtest with people who don't know you and aren't going to be very nice about it necessarily. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check us out on other social media such as Instagram and Facebook, and don't forget to like and subscribe.